perhaps you could give us your perspectives on your regional view of customers and partners and how things are going.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to start. Hey, hello, everybody. This is Frank. I'm the head of Europe. Actually, just 2 months ago, I celebrated my 16th anniversary in Trend Micro, and I reflected recently on how has my role and our business looked like, 10, 15 years ago. And at that time, we didn't have to discuss about platforms, architectures, applications, services. We talked about, content security, the endpoint, content security, the gateway at a server level. So it was kind of a product feature, kind of related world, and the way we teamed up with customers and within the ecosystem at that time. But as we heard from so many speakers, starting with Eva, our CEO, and from the analysts, our customers, this big thing here that we have on the table, organizations moving into the cloud comes with huge complexity. But the big learning for me, and it's so exciting and so fascinating, is that actually now, today, in this world, helping customers to move into the cloud, to basically enable them to execute on digital transformation, paradigm shifts, cybersecurity actually not only secures that journey, which can be long and it goes ups and down, but also it enables actually to make that journey as seamless and as smooth as possible. And that's fascinating, a lot of learnings, but it also comes up with the opportunity or the necessity to really partner up with the customers, with the cloud providers and with the right members in the cloud transformation partner ecosystem. Hey, Hanan, any reflections from your side, from Americas?
Yes. Actually, well, I will not mention how many years, but what I can share with you is that in my very first days as a security engineers for Trend Micro, we used to have weeks or even months in order to implement security for new users, new applications, and new networks, right? So what is fascinating for me is the speed, right? So what we learned from Mario and from David is the speed in which this transformation happens. And probably because the speed should change dramatically the way that we do cybersecurity, right, in order to enable that. So we will probably learn from Adam and Wendy later that today we can, I feel so proud that in America we have so many projects where we can help customers to enable these transformations, to add cybersecurity controls, for instance, for any new application, even before that application goes to live. So that's something really fascinating. And Frank, what about you in Europe? Anything new that you are seeing with your teams that we are doing that you would like to share with our customers today?
Sure, Hannah, thank you. Obviously, if it comes to cloud transformation, many people would say, and many organizations, in some countries, in some markets in Europe, we have seen maybe a slower start than in the Americas region, for example. But hey, I can share, in particular, over the last 2 to 3 years, the train has left the train station for sure in Europe. We see many big cloud transformation projects. That's great. At the same time, we heard so many speakers today about there's new risks, there's complexity in cybersecurity. And we have heard from Eva earlier on that there's still so many companies that get breached. What's kind of new to us at Trend Micro in Europe is it kind of started maybe 1.5 years ago that actually more and more of organizations that got breached or that actually started to face an incident reached out to us and they asked us, hey, obviously you guys have good technology and good security solutions, but with all of your threat expertise, your knowledge, and your passionate people, actually, can you help us? So we have been facing really severe situations where organizations, big organizations, well-known companies asked us to help them to basically, heal their networks, heal their IT infrastructure, and in some cases even bring them back to business. So the invitation from my side here to our European customers and customers to come is if you are interested to learn more about our capabilities, if it comes to incident response or breach assessment, I definitely invite you to reach out to your local team and they are very happy to walk you through what what we can do and how we may be able to help. Hey, Hanan, any special invitation from your side?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I would like to take this opportunity to invite our customers and partners to one hands-on workshop that we call Threat Defense Challenge. Actually, by the way, this activity was inspired by one of our customers a couple of years ago, a customer that asked to get the cybersecurity and cloud and DevOps teams together to practice how to do cybersecurity in this modern new cloud environment. So we created a workshop. Actually, we have 80 of these workshops last year for more than 3,000 participants in the Americas. For obvious reasons, this year we moved that to an online event. We had one yesterday for some customers in Mexico, by the way, and tomorrow we have one for US. We have already, I think that's 38 teams from different 38 customers getting together to compete, to learn, and why not to have a little bit of fun, right? So we would love to have you and your teams in these activities. I think that getting cybersecurity, cloud, and DevOps team together, it's a really good idea. Fascinating. Thank you.
Hey, Hanan, thanks for sharing. And, as you know, we have been inspired by your initiatives in the US and in Americas. So we also have started to roll out these type of threat defense challenges. We have undertaken those workshops now just in the last 6 months or so in 7 countries. And our plan also in Europe is to roll it out into all of the major markets and countries, and which are obviously open for customers, but also for partners. It's an incredible journey. And again, the sharing of information, the knowledge that gets out of this, and the trusted partnership that can be built out of this is incredible. So yeah, that's what Hanan and myself, we wanted to share from what we have been seeing and have been doing. And so with that, over to Lee and Rick. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.